Oh, we got sound now. We got sound now. We're in trouble. Okay, we are in big trouble. This is supposed to be the Pentagon Press Secretary, Brigadier General Pat Ryder. And you can see that his face does not look normal at all. He looks like he is trying to maintain his composure. His eyes are a reddish color. And we have the Deputy Pentagon Press Secretary, Sabrina. She doesn't look normal either. Neither do the two guys that are next to them. So, I don't know if they're using AI or what. But those bumps on his face are not normal. He don't have that. When I was watching him, his forehead is way too high. And the prominent bone structure, I thought, this don't even look like him. They got a great big divot, an even bigger divot in his head. I mean, in his face. Let me come over here, you all. I want to make sure I'm on here because something's going on and they're talking about Russia. We're on here, you all. We got the Pentagon Press Briefing, and I think we got some reptilians in here. Hello, everyone. This is serious. Yeah. Hello, Applebrooks, honey. Do we got sound now? I think we got sound now. Do we got sound? Can you hear me? We got sound? Well, okay, thank you. Can y'all see it? I'm going to shrink myself. Shrink myself down, and we're going to make them big because look at them. You know that he don't look like that. But his whole body is trying to maintain composure. This cannot possibly be a hologram because a hologram would have been a lot clearer. Look at this. I think the technology is going bad, is what I think. And look at Sabrina back there. And the other guy and the other guy. They don't got a face, just like at King Charles and stuff. No face at all. Okay. And they're talking about Russia. What they're going to do with Russia, they said. Reptilian. I don't like doing a video like this, but I don't like this. It could be a hologram. Maybe not, but he's never looked like that. I actually thought he was kind of cute, but I don't think this is kind of cute. I don't. Well, we see them. We do see them. We're going to go over to the Pentagon Press Secretary Briefing. You know what I did? Let me go over to the recording because I recorded some and I was going like that. That's what I was going to do. I was doing that. We're going to go to that screen. And what I should do a capture because I've already got the video pulled up. Got to make sure I'm right here. I'm going to do the capture so y'all can see it. Window capture. Okay, we got the window capture. I'm going to put myself over this. I'm going to make myself really small because I don't want to get in the way, but I want you to see that they don't look real anyway. They don't. They're smeary. See how smeary it is? Look at that. Now, you see, this is all sloppy. All around him, he's sloppy. Look at that, and then look at that, and the color is messed up. Can y'all see it? Do we need to make it bigger? Because I'm going to make it bigger. This is right before they're walking in the room. Can you see the sloppy going on? Look at that. His hand doesn't look normal. None of it. Yes, that's right. Look at his hands. And then I'm going to just go up in the corner. We're going to come over here and look at Sabrina and these other two people. They don't got faces. She's got a nose. The guy behind her, he don't have a face. And the guy in front, he's got part of a face. But you know what their hands look like? Their hands look like pinchers. Doesn't his hand look like a pincher? This guy's hand right here is kind of like a pincher. Can you see it? Right there. And Sabrina's nose is, I'm sorry, Sabrina, that does not look like you at all. It doesn't. They done made you look bad. They did. And what's interesting too, during this press briefing, they're joking around. Pat Ryder is joking around, and he normally doesn't do that at all. So there he is. He looks holographic. The colors are, they're not right on his sleeve or anything like that at all. And I'm just going to be in the corner, and I'm going to shrink it down just a tad bit. And I'm going to do, I only did a little bitty video thing, but I want you all to see them. Gina, will you please quit going back and forth? You're driving me batty. Okay, I just want to get it. I'm going to get my act together. This is the Pentagon Press Briefing. So it's going to be on me. I'm going to come over here, and we are going to move. I'm going to move them. Okay. See, this is what it looks like right here. Let's look like a claw. Okay. So you see their smeariness of their legs? When they walk, it's so whatever. Can you see it? Down there. Right down here, it's all blurred. It needs to be a little bit bigger. Just a tad bit blurred. All right. So we're going to move them. Going to move it, move it, move it. We want to move it. Okay, here we go. Okay, I went down there to their legs. And the lady sitting with the laptop, that's all messed up too. The lady in the corner, she is right there. She's all smeary. This doesn't even match up. And he got, the color of the chair is on this man's back. I don't know if you can see it, but on his back, the color of the chair is blending in with his jacket. Can you kind of see it? It's a greenish like, I've lost my window, my video capture. He's got a blurry thing right there, but that's not, and that guy's got a claw. They got a pincher claw right here, just right like that. And look at their legs. They got a dark line, and, okay, let me move it. Okay, I just wanted to get their legs. Okay, and we moved in on their faces now. See her and him and General Pat Ryder, and they're giving briefings. Okay, okay, watch them as they come in. Okay, he's going to come in. He doesn't have a leg. His leg is gone. When he's getting ready to step up on this podium, his leg is nowhere in sight. Can you see his leg anywhere in sight, you all? We're going to look at his leg right now. We're going to take the video right now. Where am I at? Did I disappear? Look. He doesn't have his left leg. His left leg is gone. Okay, we're going to look for his left leg. Look for his left leg, but it is G-O-N-E, gone. And we know he had two legs at one time. Well, he don't have two legs. Can you see that? He has one leg, and that's it. One leg. No, he don't got a leg. His leg is gone. You're busted. That's right. Do you see his leg? I'm gonna make it really, really big. If there's anybody who think, oh well, his leg is there, you just ain't seeing it. Okay, okay. You tell me where his leg is at. Where's his leg? I don't see his leg anywhere. I really don't. He has he has one leg to stand on, and that's it. One single leg. I'm just gonna barely move it back just for the sake of moving it, because I want to see if he's got his leg. I'm just going to drag this thing down here, you all, and it may look a little whatever, but I want to get to his leg. I really want his leg on there. Okay, here's his one leg. We may have messed up. Okay, let's watch his leg. Let's see if we got it. Okay, his leg is invisible. It's hidden behind whatever. I'm going to shrink myself down now. We're going to make him move completely. He doesn't really look real. He doesn't, you all. But we're going to give him the benefit of a doubt. Gina, quit jumping to conclusions. You always seeing things that ain't even there. Okay. Okay, is his legs up there enough? Bonjour. Okay, he's got a foot right there. He's got one foot. But look how his foot looks. He has blended in with the curtain. Is what he's done. Okay, so here he is right there. We're going to keep going. I'm going to give him the benefit of a doubt. I am, you all. But then okay, that's okay. Okay, he moved it. He moved his leg. Okay. He moved his leg. Let's see if he's got it. His leg went further. He's taken a really long stride. Look how long he has. He's practically doing the splits. And I don't think he's going to walk that fast. See it? Okay. He still hasn't picked it all the way up. There he goes. Sabrina doesn't have a face at all. She doesn't. These people are just sitting there, doing their own thing. Okay. And I like listening to General Ryder, but not like this. And I liked looking at Sabrina, but not like this. I don't. Okay. So I probably need to shrink it back down, even though Sabrina has now got a rectangle on her nose, which is good. At least she's got some kind of clarity. We're still moving it. This is wild, the way they look. It's not real people, okay, Sarah. If it is, they're shape-shifting reptilians. And the guy that comes in the door, look, he doesn't have a face. Can you see? They all walk in unison. How is that possible that they're all moving at the same time? But it is. They don't got shadows in this particular press briefing. They didn't feel it was necessary to have a shadow. Ooh. See, look at his foot. And then this is really weird too. Look at this woman's laptop. She's got all this smeary stuff. You can't even make out what she's even got in her lap. I know she's got a laptop because they showed her with a laptop. But these, we got the best technology that we've ever had on this lifetime, during this lifetime on Earth, and they can't get that right. No, they can get it right. They can get it right. I'm going to shrink it back down, you all. Because he's going to get really big. His face is going to get so big when I zoom up on his face. And I think he never had reddish eyes. I really think he didn't. But for the sake of it, they're talking about Russia and the war, and they're just doing their war talk. Okay. We just look at him walking. Come on, Sabrina, honey. You can do it. You can move your leg. Come on, Sabrina. You got a white nose. She does. Look at her white nose, you all. She's got a white nose. Thanks, Sabrina. They're really messing you up. See? And Sabrina's foot, she doesn't... Her heel is so wide that... can you see how big her heel is? What looks like Trump? What looks like Trump, you all? She don't have a foot right now. Yeah. They got a hive mind. Who looks like Trump? Good afternoon, Angel Rains, honey. We're trying to find out why we got this press briefing and it looks the way that it looks. And, you know, they don't got faces. Okay. Just wanted to get close up with Sabrina. She's got... Oh! Look what happened to her foot as she moves it. Can you see it good enough? Okay, we have to zoom up on Sabrina's foot so you can see it as it crosses over, since her foot is so different looking. Okay, let's watch Sabrina's foot as she walks. She won't mind one bit. Her foot is literally kind of stationary. Watch Sabrina's foot. Sabrina, honey, what on earth have they done to your feet now? See it? See her foot? Yeah. Look. Can you see what's happening with her ankle? Gina, will you please quit playing? I'll quit playing you. I will. All right. Okay, I'm stopping playing. We're going to leave them people alone over there. Sabrina. Oh my gosh, look at Sabrina's face. Look at Sabrina's hands. She's barely recognizable. I can't even recognize Sabrina right there. Oh, Anonymous, honey, thank you. No, we don't got no closed caption right here. Patricia Faulkner. It's not until the video is over. Sabrina's hands. And then look at the guy at the door. Look at, he ain't got a face at all. This is kind of creepy looking. It really is. Oh my gosh. You ain't... Oh my gosh. Look at Sabrina. And look at this man. This isn't real. I really do not think it's real. Look at her right before she sits. Yeah, we've seen her. She was doing her thing, which whatever that thing was. See, they zoomed out. That looks kind of creepy. It really does. Oh! Look at her hand! Even though she's grasping a cell phone. What do you think it's going on? Wow. Let's move her. Let's move her. Let's see how she likes to move it. Oh, wow. That looks weird. Don't that look weird? This is the Pentagon Press Briefing, and I think it's the Reptilian Press Briefing. And I don't like to be disrespectful or anything, but something strange is really taking place. Look how big her hand gets. It looks like a crab hand is what it looks like. Oh. Wow. I'm disappointed. I really am. Real disappointed. Because if they got AI running the show, AI, you are not doing good. But if these are shape-shifting and AI is trying to keep them from looking shape-shifting, you're not doing a too good of a job at all. You're not. Because look at Sabrina. And look at these people in the audience. And then look at him. Then just look at him. Okay. This is what the screen looks like right here. So watch them as they sit. I'm going to zoom up on General. Oh! Can you see their faces like this, you all? Yes. Did you say Loki? Do we need to zoom up on their faces? She looks weird. Oopsie. She looks really weird. Look at her. Look how weird she looks. Gina, that is not nice of you. She does look weird. She looks really weird. She doesn't look like herself. She looks like the Joker. Kind of, sort of. She does. Oh my gosh. They live. That's right. They live. Look at that. Can you all see it good enough? Yeah, she does not look like Rosie. Rosie's much more beautiful than Sabrina. Much more. Look at her face. Oh, look at that general over there to the side. You may not be able to see his face too. This other guy to the side, you all. He's over here. This is a Pentagon Press Briefing, and look at this man's face. Look at this woman's stuff. Who's running the show, really? Where are all the real people? Oh my. That guy's got a claw too. I guess that's his hand. Do you think that's his hand on his stomach walking? I don't know how that got there. Look at his hands. His hands is not normal either. He's got a square as a hand. Can you see it? I know he's not carrying a book. Oh, he's got his hand at the top. These people are not here either. The ones in the audience, they got square heads. See, he's got a square head too. Where are you talking about, Gina? I'm talking about his head. His head's square. His head is cut off. It looks like they're literally pixels with faces in them. And Sabrina looks like she's giggling. Now, I zoomed up, you all, but look, you can't even make them out. None of them. They can't be made out. And if you didn't know who these people were, you would be looking at this and you would not be able to figure it out. Oh, wow. Look at that guy's face. You see this guy in the green? He's got like a green face. Like a reptilian. Can you see the square that's around his face? Can you see it? Who is the lady by the color of a cadaver? I don't know what a cadaver is. Cadaver. I have no idea what a cadaver is. I really don't. What if they're all reptilian? Okay, this is Pat Ryder. He's going to have a big face on here, you all. His face is so big. And when he opens his eyes, I want you to see his face. His face and his eyes. I remember his eyes looking like that. I was trying to catch him. Is that a reptilian eye? Right here. See, look under his chin. It's so sloppy. Around his ear is sloppy. It doesn't look like him, you all. And I'm thinking, is that a reptilian eye in there? I used to like watching it. I really did. Watching the Pentagon Press Briefings. But look under his neck. Hello. Mr. X needed, you talking about their cloaking technology? People's cloaking technology? Is that what you're talking about? He's got an N in his head. Well, is this too close up for you all? I was trying to see about his face and his chin. His face never did look like this. It didn't at all. Okay, because I like the OBS Studio, and I like to be able to use this other program to do the window capture, and then I can look at their mouth. What's inside his mouth? Can you see in his mouth? Is there extra teeth in his mouth? See, let's look under his chin. His chin, he's had a nice looking chin, but he doesn't know more. The word was cadaver. Oh, Lois, honey, I never heard that word in my life. Thank you for those hearts flying up the screen. Look at his chin underneath there, under his lip. You think it's real? Look at under his lip. Can you see it happening? Can you see the square happening? He never had this many indentions in his face. Never. The CGI, if it's CGI or cloaking technology, they are not doing good at all, you all. You should go. I'm going to drop the link to the Pentagon Press Briefing, and I want you to hear what they're saying about Russia. Well, I didn't listen to it. I heard a little bit about it. Look under his neck. With his forehead, they got a permanent thing in the middle of his forehead, and his forehead did not used to have that permanent dark crease and stuff like that. We very well could be looking at CGI and or shape-shifting reptilian, but the CGI, oh, look at the chin. The CGI should have been able to smooth out his bumps on his face. Someone else had bumps on their face. Who was it that we saw that had bumps on his face? It was the Joe Biden. Joe Biden had bumps on his face too, I think. Was that the one we did, or was it another King Charles or somebody? Yeah. Oh, wow. Let me move it down, you all, because we are up close and personal with him now. Oh, my gosh. Let's see what we can do with his body, with his face. Okay. Do you think he has blotched skin like that? His lips don't even look good. Look at that. I think this is CGI, is what I think. Look at the outline by the ears, dark outline. Some kind of green screen, and somehow they put him in it, is what they've done. He's in the green screen. I mean, it looks good on my surface right now looking at it. I think, wow, that's kind of clear. But it's when you zoom up close. Of course, my computer is bigger. Look under the chin. I have to go slow because this thing does not keep up. Let me see where we're at. Right there. We could shrink it down some more. Does he look real, you all? He's gone. What happened to him? Oh, thank you, Steve. I do like doing this. And you know, this is the future anyhow. It is. Technology is the future. Look under there. Look at the zigzaggedy underneath his chin. Ooh, wow. He's got one blue eye, bluish green eye, and one like red eye, reddish gray eye. His eyes aren't the same. Can you see his eyes? You may not be able to see it from here, but his he doesn't look that normal. Okay. And during that video, he never was that much of a fat. Look at this. I'm going to shrink him down a little because he's probably a little bit too big right now. Look at his neck. The colors on his uniform is not really good either. There's a lot of spillover of colors even on the buttons. If you got a big screen TV and look at his nose, he's got lines in his nose too. If you got a big screen TV, you can see lots of detail. It's like, wow. I've got to see where I'm at on here. Look at his ear. So he's got solid paint on his ear. Can you see it? Solid. His mouth looks weird. His ear is still wild. The whole thing is zoomed up really close. This is really, seeing this is more important than what's being said. Look how the ear does. Can you see it? How this ear does? It's got an outline around it. Does anybody know him in person? Did he have freckles on his face and his nose and all of that? That's not him. That is not him at all, you all. Look at that eyes on his face. He could swallow a guinea pig. This world is not what we thought it was. That's right. It's not. I'm going to get in trouble because I'm showing this, you all. What if these species have already taken over and the military don't know what to do because the species have taken over the airways, the AI, because we don't know who is real and who isn't real. See, this is really bad. It's so bad that it doesn't even look like him at all. I want to shrink it down because he's a little bit too big and I can't get all of his head in here, even though, there, how's that? Even though it may look better close up. Just want to see him. That's a fake. Look how fake that ear is. Can you see the ear? Looks like the reptilian press briefing. Were the reptilians good with technology? Yeah, it did not give me a good feeling looking at him. The way the ears are pointed and the teeth. Look at this. Ooh, can you see his eyes? Look at that. That's not him at all. We've seen some super soldiers before. Look at all the bumps on his chin. You see all the bumps on his chin? What if it is a reptilian? Look at all the bumps down there on the chins. Can you see it? There may be people who can't see it. Let me make this really big so you can see all the bumps on his chin. He doesn't have bumps in the other press briefings, but now he's got bumpy face on his chin, bumps popping out all over. So watch this. He don't got no chin cellulite. Something else is happening. Look at that. my gosh. Well, remember that last night, that story, the invisible demons that was attacking that girl? That was horrible. It really was terrifying. So that's his face. He's got aliens inside his mouth. I can see them back there in his mouth. Can you see the aliens in his mouth back there? You see their two eyes looking out? They got two eyes. There's one there and then one there. Inside him. Gina, honey, you once had aliens in your mouth too. Well, no, I did not. You just thought you saw them. But this just don't look like him. I'm going to shrink him back down. We saw the bumps on him. If you're just tuning in, you'll have to go back to the beginning because Sabrina was not real either. And neither were the other guys. They were not real who came through the window. They didn't have faces on them. None of them did. Oh my gosh. This is really terrible. Terrible CGI or whatever it is, shape shifting. It's really in your face at this point. Just keep going, Gina. See him? Does that look real? This doesn't even look real. Gina, you keep repeating yourself. Well, it doesn't. It's like, wow. Look in his mouth, you all. Can you see inside his mouth? Can you see his mouth? God is destiny. I wanted to say it, but I didn't say it. I thought, I am not going to say that. It's not going to come out of my mouth. But I've been thinking it when I saw it. No, I did. But I thought, I can't say that. That is funny. Can you see in his mouth, you all? His mouth doesn't look normal at this right here. Can you look at that? I don't know what that is. His eyes. That's right. Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Is that the one Mickey or is this a different Mickey? That's okay. Now you like to see the pimples inside his skin that are bulging out there big. Okay, well, we ain't got him yet, but we got his eyes, and his eyes don't look normal. Even if it would be digital, CGI, demons can travel through the electrical currents, through the airways and stuff like that. I can. Let's see what his eyes are going to do. That is really fake, you all. Look how close up. That's like the Hollywood people. They're fake too. Let me shrink him down because when you get up close, you can really see. Up close and personal. Wow. Cloaking technology. It's not really good. Now it's got really like boom. Should we shrink his face down some more? Because he really is big. He's a little too big on here. We shrink him down a little so you can... No, let's shrink him... Blow him up a little bit more. Because I've got it zoomed up already. Yeah. Okay, let's do it again. Let's keep going, you all. This is only a 5-minute clip, but there's so much to look at. Let's find out where he's at on here. Oh, look under his lip. He's got a white thing going straight across his lip. You see it? And his little buttons on his uniform, they got smeary stuff. So they're not real either. And right here, we got like a rod going up through here. But on his lip, he has like a rod right there too. Yep. Oh, Bethany, honey. You all having fun over there. Wow. Look under his chin. Oh my goodness. They could have took over his body. Look how fake the chin is now. Oh, look in the mouth. See in the mouth? The eyes and the mouth. He is a holographic or CGI or something, or cloaking technology on him. They don't even need humans anymore to play a role, because as long as they got control of the media, not just the military, but as long as whoever got control of the media, they don't need human beings. They can just replicate them, and you will never know whether it's a real person or not unless you do this. You go frame by frame, and they could all be underground. They really could. He just kept moving on us. He didn't used to move back and forth like that. He stood prim and proper. Ah, look at his eye. His eye is fake. See his eye? It's fake. Oh, Gina, we can't see his eye. See the eyelid? He's got a thing going straight across his eyelid. Who else had the thing going across their eyelid? It was Sabrina the last time. Can you see the eyelid, you all? It's straight across. That is straight across, you all. Straight across. Can you see it now? Watch it as we move it. We are going to move his eyelid. Look at that. They're not real humans. Anyone with a mouthpiece in this world, any public figure, you're not going to be able to know. The media might show you saying this public figure is saying this or that, and you're really going to have to be very careful what you allow yourself to listen to, because they're still going to stir up the people, is what they're going to do. Keep the game going. That I have never seen that like that before. Like that. Do we need to make his eye even bigger for those who have a small cell phone? I want to make it bigger because there's people who have cell phones and sometimes their screen is really, really small and they can't really see that well. But this is not the real Pat Ryder. This is something else playing the role of Pat Ryder. And it's quite possibly CGI. So I want you all to see this is perfect. It's quite mesmerizing, you all. That's enough. That's enough looking at his eyes. Unless he looks up again, then we can look at him. Now he's moved to the side. I'm going to shrink his face down now. He's way, way too big. I don't want to make this super long, but it's already a long video. But it's got a lot of documentation on it. It does. But when you get really up close, You can't really get up that close like you used to with just a regular computer. You've got to have other programs in order to get really close to show what you want to show. There's his head. Yeah, that's right. Not against flesh and blood. It's true. I am still on the 250. Let me get him. Now see, this is what he looks like in person right here. Oh yes, this is what I wanted to get. Right here you are. This is where he looked really kind of holographic. When they zoomed out, panned out. See that there, yeah, it's AI doing it all. When they pan out, see he's at a distance. Sabrina still doesn't look like Sabrina, but you can't see her in a distance. But I'm going to let you see Sabrina in a distance. We're just going to get really big on here. Here is Sabrina and the other guy. You can see that they don't look real. They're just sitting there. And he's going to do a little shape shifting while he's at the podium. Is what he's going to do. I tried to zoom up on him, I think. Okay, I'm zooming up. Got to make sure where I'm at. See him? Right there. Look at his face. What if he is a reptilian? Can you see it? Because he's breathing heavy. You think he is a reptilian? Okay, let me make him bigger. Is that not big enough? Because I can make him even bigger. Put a smile on a face. It's stuck on the screen now. Oh, something's stuck. Let's see it. Okay. See it? Look at the hologram, like. Look how it's moving. I don't want to go too far. I just want to try to barely get it. I got to be really careful so it doesn't go back to there. Okay. Okay, just barely do it, Gina. Okay. You really got to concentrate. If we look at the back of his coat, if you look on here at the back of his coat, he's got green on it. So look at all the bumps underneath on his neck, his hands. He's got bleed over. He does. He's got bumps on his neck now, and his ear looks really different, which isn't very nice to say, but it's the truth. He's like that's why they zoom out, and when people see it, they got to zoom right back up. Wonder why the camera does do that. Zooms out and then they zoom back up. All right, well, let me shrink him back down because I'm getting hot up here too. And this gets old. I mean, you could find things throughout the day to share. You really could, like this, which is really important. If you've got the Pentagon using this type of technology and or these beings are in the Pentagon, we're in trouble. We really are in trouble. Let's I'm just going to let you look at this plate. This is how they look, kind of real. I was just trying to zoom up. Looking at it like this, you can't really tell. You can't. He was shape-shifting. I just kept doing it. He doesn't even have the same movements as the real Pat Ryder. Something's like way, way off. So that's what it looked like normal. We weren't making none of this up. He's shape-shifting right there, and he's trying to hold his composure. I think he had normally blue eyes, but oh, there's Sabrina. Did you see her? She didn't even look normal. I don't even think that guy was normal either, the news reporter. Oh, well. When he did something, there was like a pixel that came off his chin. Like a cube. Oh, no, we're going to go to his eye. We're going to run to his eye one time. See his eyes? Let's look at his eye. I'm going to be ending this video. It's 7:30. But we want to look at his eyes up close and personal in this. Look at it. Look at his eye. It's like, wow. See it? Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Do we need to make it bigger for people who can't see it that well? Can you see his eye like that? Mick Olson, he's not a military freak. We happen to have good men and women in the military. But this is not the general speaking. This is something else speaking. He's not, the general is not even there with this. This is something else that is doing the speaking. There. Now, can you see the eyes? Let's look at it again. Oh, this is really a good one right here. Oh my gosh. This is really mesmerizing, you all. It's so mesmerizing. Oh, yes, he's got something on his face. And his eye. His eye is going straight across like that, and this will make a person tired. Now I've zoomed up on his face again. Okay, there's his eye again. Just want to relate you. I'm just going to get through here really fast. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm done looking. I'm done looking at your face. General Pat Ryder, I really am. I'm going to get rid of my window capture because I'm done with it. We could go on and on and on, but you can see him right here. You can see what he looks like, and you can see what they look like, you all. Something is strange. It's Pentagon Press Briefing, but is it the reptilian press briefing? Really, who is in control? And it looks like they got a claw. They do. And they don't have a face. We're seeing more and more of this technology being used, and it could be cloaking, and it could be something else, but what if AI takes over the world through the reptilians? It could. I don't like to see that of him because he's got bumps all over his face. He does. He doesn't even look human. So, I'm going to go. I am. And if you're all just seeing something like this for the first time, oh, it's real. This is just one of a lot of things that are shown on the media where this stuff takes place. But it's mostly the famous people. The mouthpieces, you'll see this with the mouthpieces. And when you see stuff like this, it's like, where are the real people at Where they at? Where'd they go? They're gone. I don't know if we'll ever see a real Pat Ryder again. I don't. Or a real Sabrina. May, but we may not. We may not. So I'm going, and thank you for watching, and thank you, Apple Brooks Honey. If there's any other moderator on here, thank you. Thank you all for your comments. Thank you for all the members on here. Don't believe everything you see. Don't believe everything you hear, because you can't believe it. This is right there. Can't believe it. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, you all. And I'll be back at 7:30. No, I'll be back at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Regardless of this video, I'll be right back on here. So have a wonderful evening if I don't see you anymore tonight. Love you.